Good evening, Rutgers University. This is WeatherWatcher Conner Davi here to deliver tonight's forecast on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. As you take a look at the current conditions right now here in New Brunswick, we are seeing some mostly clear skies with a temperature of 68 degrees, with a feel like temperature of 69, humidity at 66%, and winds blowing southwest 3 miles per hour. Now, as we take a look at some of the weather headlines going into the rest of the week, we are expecting some very warm temperatures tomorrow afternoon. We are keeping an eye on some of the tropical activity in the Atlantic Ocean, and we are expected to see some of those drought conditions continue going into the weekend. Taking a look at some of the current temperatures in southern New Jersey, we see 64 in Toms River, 65 in Cherry Hill, and 64 in Medford. And as you go into central and northern parts of New Jersey, we see 67 in Howell, 68 in Keyport, 70 in Newark, and a 65 in Lafayette. Now looking at the drought monitor, in most of northern New Jersey, we see a moderate drought. And as you go south of Monmouth County, we see a more severe drought. And the reason why we're seeing these conditions is because we have not gotten much rainfall throughout October and the first couple of days of November. And we aren't really expected to see much rainfall in the next coming days as well. So these conditions will likely stay for a bit. As you take a look at the futurecast for the Garden State, as I mentioned earlier, we are expected to see some really warm temperatures tomorrow afternoon around 3 o'clock, 80 in Newark, 80 in New Brunswick, even 79 in Camden and Toms River. And as we go into Thursday, there is actually a small chance we could see some rain accumulate in southern New Jersey, mainly around the Atlantic City area, even by Millville too. There's a possible chance for some pop-up showers that will quickly go through the state. And as you go into Friday morning, we are expecting to see those temperatures drop off from a little bit from what we are expecting to see tomorrow. Now taking a look at Hurricane Raphael is currently a Category 1 hurricane when it's expected to make landfall sometime Wednesday. It make landfall in Cuba. And as it goes through Cuba and it makes its way towards mainland United States, it is expected to weaken, but is not expected to make landfall until sometime next week. A lot of meteorologists are not really sure exactly where it's going to make landfall in the United States. That's why they're going to keep an eye on it for the next couple of days. Taking now a look at the overnight conditions here in New Brunswick, is partly cloudy skies with a temperature of 58 degrees, winds blowing southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour, and a sunrise expected sometime around 6:30, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. And as we go into tomorrow morning, we're expected to see some mostly cloudy conditions with a temperature of 62 degrees, winds blowing southwest 15 miles per hour with a feel-like temperature of 58 degrees. As I step aside for the 7-day forecast, we are expected to see those temperatures slowly decrease as we go into Friday and Saturday. And even going into Sunday, there is a possibility we could see some rain here in New Brunswick. And as we go into next week on Monday and Tuesday, we are expected to see, again, more sunny skies and mostly sunny conditions. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. This is WeatherWatcher Conner Davi. Have a good night.